Coming up on the Gen Gamecast, save the date for November 18th. The Wii U launch is inbound for North America. We decide whether or not the Wii U is the best launch lineup of all time. We take a look at Black Ops 2, and we decide that it's actually probably the best multiplayer experience we've ever seen. Too bad nobody's going to really play it. And Kevin says something really funny. You should really watch on to see what he says. All that and more coming up on the Gen Gamecast. Hey, and welcome to the Gen Gamecast for Thursday, September 13th, 2012. I'm Trevor Mignani, and today, joining me for the best gaming commentary this side of the Webernets is...
Kevin O'Rourke.
George Carr.
And this is a show where we talk about gaming news, some announcements, some discussions, some articles. Rich, anything you want, really, just let us know. We'll do it. But let's hop into the show. So we're going to be talking about a lot of Wii U stuff, obviously, with the announcement today that it'll be available November. What was that? November 18th.
November 18th.
That's right. November 18th. You can get your hands on a Wii U system. So we're excited. I know you're excited. But let's jump into what are you playing, George? What have you been up to?
Well, now that you rudely interrupted my Wii U kick right there. Anyways.
Yeah, good joke, George.
I was trying to use some foreshadowing here, and you're just gonna... Okay. I've been playing, obviously, a lot of Madden and League of Legends, but I've also actually been playing Skyward Sword, which is incredible because, believe it or not, I didn't play it yet.
Wow.
Hang on. I should mention, George was at the launch event with me. He was at the launch event, bought a special edition copy of the game with me.
I couldn't play it. I'm playing it now.
I feel like that's a game that everybody just kind of put on the back burner.
I mean, I definitely did, so that's why. But
You're
I
not
feel
the only
like,
one.
with all the Nintendo announcements and everything, yeah, So yeah, Skyward Sword is my new game of choice for the next week or two.
All right. Kev, what have you been up to?
The Last Remnant.
Oh, what a surprise there.
On the PC.
God, you fail.
I'm almost done. Almost done. I've been playing that, Champions Online, believe it or not, and a little bit of Tribes Ascend here and there. I only played like 1 or 2 matches.
Yeah, you're turning into the Gen Game Tribes professional. Mr. I can get 70 kills in a match.
Yeah.
And we still lost that game.
I think
right?
it was more than that. I think it was like 80.
Didn't we still lose that game?
Oh yeah, we lost. Maybe not. I don't know. That's what happens when you play Capture the Flag. Every game.
Well, that's what competitive Tribes is. It's all CTF.
Yeah, there's a flag in every game type, so
yeah.
It's kind of guaranteed.
Well, I mean, it's more important in Capture the Flag.
Capturing the flag.
Yeah, getting their flag and bringing it back and getting.
It's a new concept.
Thanks for explaining the rules of Capture the Flag.
Just in case you didn't know what Capture the Flag was, everybody, we just explained that.
It's a good thing you're watching this podcast.
I've been up to a little bit of, actually a lot of StarCraft. With the new season starting, my goal this season is keep the bonus pool under 100 at the end of the season.
Okay.
So
you're talking to a non-StarCraft player,
if you
so
know,
I have no clue what that means. The bonus pool.
So what bonus pool is? It's points that kind of accrue as you play, or rather as you don't play, to kind of make your matches worth more, even though you don't play as much. So. Say I have, like, you generate, like, 3 bonus pool a day. It's, like, 3 bonus pool every few hours or something.
Okay.
So, like, if you don't play for a week, you maybe have, like, 30 bonus pool.
Oh, all right.
And then if you win a game and you get plus 15 for the win, you'll also get an additional plus 15 from the bonus pool.
Oh, wow, okay. I wish Halo Reach did that. That'd be awesome. You'd get 1,000,000 points in one match.
It caps out. It only matches what you win.
Okay.
So,
cool.
I mean...
That sounds pretty cool.
But it's been a lot of that. I was going to play Call of Duty like 8 or 9 times this week.
And that just
because I can announce I am part of the launch team for Kotacom.com, which is already gaining some social media acumen. of the golf claps, everybody.
That was the golf clap in the background. I mean, I couldn't really clap that much. I've known about it for a little while.
Yeah. But that's launching. I can't give a date, but soon. I am forbidden in giving a date.
Oh wow.
I can give a date. Ask me later. No, I'm kidding.
He doesn't know because, to be honest, nobody knows.
Yeah, no.
Not even you?
I don't even know what the date is.
He doesn't even know. He knows.
Just stay tuned. We'll let you know. Follow at KatoCom on Twitter. That's pretty much been my past 2 weeks, really. Actually, I played a little bit of League, a little bit of Smite.
Yeah.
A little bit of League as in, I think, one match we played?
I think once, yeah. Well,
one Smurf match, and then I played a couple solo queues and Smite, and I can't
Sounds like
match
a
up
bad time.
Oh man, solo queuing Smite, you're gonna have a bad time.
Have a bad time.
it's not as bad as League, but yeah.
All right, so let's jump into the big news. I mean, honestly, it's what everybody's here to kind of chat about.
Well, I think the big news is Wii U.
Yeah.
You think?
I think. Sometimes I don't think.
Sometimes I
So,
don't. It usually gets me into trouble. But
I'm being told my camera's going in and out of focus.
Uh-oh.
you're welcome. For the all caps.
We'll just pretend it isn't happening. Quit Z-targeting,
Yeah.
it'll disappear.
All right, let's where do we want to start? I mean, Nintendo just decided, okay, we're going to dump everything on the table for you guys. And they did it in 3 presentations, too.
Yeah.
So do you want to hit the Japanese presentation first, talk about the American one first, or do you want to talk European first?
I don't know.
I think we should go into the American presentation. I feel like that's what,
That makes more sense. I
everyone's
guess.
going to be most willing to hear about.
All right, well, there are some differences, and we'll go over the differences. Mainly it's the NAEU versus the Japanese one, but we'll talk about that later. But obviously, November 18th is the launch day. $299 is the price for the base model, 8 gig, and no frills, no Nintendo Land,
no plastic game holder, whatever it is. It's like
the system holder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a sling looking thing.
It's a stand.
As I do this, very bad choice of hand
do we have
movements.
an image of that somewhere?
Yeah,
We got that somewhere.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a holding case.
It's not a holding case. It's just a
It's like a stand. We'll call that it. It's a gaming stand. I'm sure that's what they call it.
like if we, like this is essentially it here.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So it stands the system up. It's 2 pieces.
It's Wii U SKU.
We used to.
And
So
I
it
mean-
looks like it's a little bit more durable than the last stand that was made for the Wii.
Yeah.
you know,
That's good.
looking at this, I think this is a better stand than the one that came with the Wii.
Yeah, that was
It
pretty
looks
crappy.
a lot better.
It does.
I think
Looks
it
a lot
looks-
better than like some little.
It looks
But
great.
it's the least important thing. We're
Listen.
focusing on the little plastic stand
Hey,
that comes with.
Kevin.
But
I
this
know-
is what makes it the deluxe edition, is this plastic stand.
Do I have?
It makes it
we're
do
not
I
so
have a
talking
shot
about
here?
24
better.
extra gigabytes for $50.
Yeah, really. That's the,
We're
no, that's
talking about-
chunk
I
change
can't.
right
I can't
there.
even
What's
show you,
important
but
is-
like right here in this box, the reason why the
I know if
Wii
I
works
pull it.
here is because don't
it's
pull
got
it.
that
Everything
stand. Everything's just gonna fall. George is gonna fall.
is George will fall out of the screen and he'll be in the studio. That'd be awful, but like I think it's important to give players that option, and they're gonna sell it separately. I think for like $5.
Really.
So you can always get your
Should
hands
just be
on it.
included anyways. It's plastic.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I mean, the deluxe set. I mean, let's talk about the 2 different sets here. Yeah, the 8 gigabyte version, it's going to be in white, and then the deluxe version's in black. So if you wanted the white version with 32 gigabytes, well, you're kind of crap out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one
Until
thing I have a
they
problem with. But
until they update it and release it as a new thing. Oh wait, that's an Apple. It's an Apple related thing. You get the
That's
iPhone in black now. Did you know that?
iPhone in white.
Whoa.
That
Whatever happened to like the gray version of the Wii?
the gray
Did
Wii.
that never happen? Yeah, the gray Wii.
Nah, they did away with that.
I
they
guess
they
so.
did a red
Alright.
one instead. So, all right. So 8 gigabyte console. Do we have a matrix on the site here? I don't know if we do.
It probably
of
is.
a product comparison. It'd be great if we did.
Let's find that image.
But
Because we have
essentially,
the... Oh, I have it in Japanese with yen.
but essentially, the only difference is going to be the storage. Okay, yeah, here it is. The basic set here.
There we go.
There it is. The basic set, you're getting the console, the gamepad, an AC adapter for each, a high-speed HDMI cable.
This is high speed.
Not to be confused with just a standard HDMI
This is
cable.
high speed we're talking here. High
Different
speed.
than any other HDMI cable, yes.
I don't know. I
better.
guess the marketing guys felt like going a little bit crazy here, but
Some people still don't know what
there
an
are plenty of
HDMI
people out
cable
there
is.
that'll think that that's it.
Oh, that's
They
the
are?
selling
Well,
point
that's
right
is
there.
it going to come with a monster cable?
But does it come with the plastic stand?
No. So that's it. It's pretty bare bones. How many SD card slots does it have?
I've heard two.
That's what
I think 2.
Yeah.
Two SD slots.
2 SD, 4 USB,
Yes.
which is great. That's
Which is great if you have 4 iPods.
No.
I'm
Great if
kidding.
you have anything.
That's just completely random.
iPod charger.
And
I would never
I'm gonna
charge it
say
off a week
Zune,
because
but that's okay.
the ports are off when the system's off. But the basic kit, the deluxe kits, I think what everybody's gonna be going after.
Oh yeah.
You're getting Nintendo Land.
Except for the cheap parents out there.
Well, the $299, that's the sucker system.
Yeah.
Screw those parents.
It is.
Yeah.
Like in all honesty, I think the
But it's $50 less. How could you not? It's a deal.
yeah,
But it's
not
only
a deal.
$300.
It's not a deal.
Yeah.
It's a sham. Do not buy
It's
the
a
8
joke.
gigabyte model. It's a joke.
like when you
Yeah.
compare what you're getting here, I mean, you're getting more memory. You're getting 4 times
4 times the
memory.
memory.
You're getting the
You're getting
charging
the
cradle.
plastic stands, man.
You're
You're
getting the
getting the
charging
it's all about the
cradle.
stand.
You're
Those are
getting
$5 a
Nintendo
piece, and you get a game to play.
Yeah,
The
and,
Nintendo
yeah.
Land.
The single
You
most.
actually get to use it, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be 2
Instead of
paperweights.
instead of just buying the tablet and the console without a game.
Yeah,
Without a
Like,
game.
Why would you do
Well,
that?
I
You're
mean-
gonna be, you're gonna be spending $350 anyways because you're gonna have to get a game.
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean.
I mean,
yeah.
are you going to be playing Nintendo Land forever? Who knows? Maybe.
Maybe we played Wii Sports forever.
Wii Sports was fun.
Wii Sports is still played.
Yeah.
It's like most people still don't actually get out of the core Wii Sports experience on
don't-
Wii, and
yeah.
and that's a thing that they want to change with the Wii U.
So
And
they
it-
package Nintendo Land with it. Great way to break
Well,
the
I
mold.
mean, no, but you look at Nintendo Land. What is Nintendo Land but a freaking walking, playable advertisement for every other Nintendo franchise?
Okay.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
It's
Yeah.
freaking brilliant!
Yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
like mini games to me.
It is
It-
mini games.
It is mini games, but so is Mario Party, and we've sold like 20 of those.
Yeah.
So like, what's
Oh
the difference?
boy, don't even get me started on Mario Party. Mario Party
Well-
8. You play Mario Party 8?
I think we're up to,
Exactly.
well, we're up to like now 50 by now, so Mario Party 8 doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big letdown.
All right, so they showed off this sizzle reel.
The sizzle.
I love how they call it a sizzle reel because I think it's absolutely hilarious. All right, let's get this loaded up. Here we go. But this is great. This is good stuff.
Brings the sizzle.
Oh, this thing brings the sizzle. So we start off with Zombie U from Ubisoft. Tekken Tag 2.
That's just silly.
But like, it's
It's amazing that all of these games are in a Nintendo highlight reel.
Yeah.
Games that
You know, Epic
some
Mickey
we've
2
seen.
looks really good on Wii U.
Yeah,
It looks
no,
a lot
does.
better than Epic Mickey 1. Tell you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
This is Nintendo
There's
Land here.
Nintendo Land, the greatest game of all time. Hey,
It
is that a
looks
Wii
sweet.
Play looking
Rayman
minigame?
Legends. Rumors are that they're looking to do a Yoshi's Island
Really?
reboot.
That's
that'd be
quite a
pretty
rumor.
incredible. New
The
Skylanders?
Skylanders announcement was pretty big.
Yeah.
As well as Transformers Prime from the same studio. Oh yes, Sonic. This looks like
I can't wait
don't
for
know.
this game.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
it looks very good.
Because everybody
And
needs to dance.
everybody needs
Just
to
Dance 4.
This time you could dance with a tablet in your hands.
Oh god, that's
Toki Tori 2, that looks
not
really
awkward.
cool. Yeah, right, dancing with a tablet.
Wii Fit You, of course, because you got to hit that fitness.
Of course.
Especially the
Your
Olympics
body,
fasting.
Your body has to be ready.
Scribble Knots. Everybody loves Scribblenauts. Have you ever played Scribblenauts?
I have played Scribblenauts.
It's a great game. Runner 2, this is a downloadable game that'll be available at launch or in the launch window. Game Warrior.
Still a working title? Or is it the official title?
I think
Oh my god, I'm so excited for that.
This looks so good.
Yes.
Because co-op with Trine is a very hard thing to do unless you have some people that want to play with you, which is occasionally.
Was
that Beautiful Joe 3?
No, that was the Wonderful 101.
I'm still waiting
Madden
for the next
13, or as I like to call it, Depth of Field 13.
Yes.
Oh my god.
My favorite game coming to Wii U, Lego City Undercover.
Lego GTA?
Lego City GTA. I actually linked that post on our screenshot post on the site. NBA 2K13, Pikmin 3.
Pikmin 3 looks to be
That's something to be
good.
excited about.
Oh man, that is...
Yes. Yes.
This is
game,
an interesting...
Arkham City looks so bad, and we're gonna go through this later on of why the game looks so bad.
And now Mass Effect 3 kind of skipped along there.
Yeah, Mass Effect 3 is
What
bad.
do you think about that?
We'll talk about it after this is real. Darksiders 2
includes all the content.
Yeah, that's
so
big.
That's important.
AC3.
Not too happy about Assassin's Creed. I've never been a big Assassin's Creed fan.
Which you should be crucified for that, but that's okay.
Whatever.
All right, so that is the sizzle reel.
And that's just a few of the games that are coming out.
Notice how Black Ops wasn't on there.
No,
Black Ops was on
Black
there.
Ops was on there, but it's only on there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there briefly.
Yeah.
When I first watched it, I missed it. And this time I actually missed it too.
Yeah, way to go. You missed it on a live show.
That excited about.
Way to go, champ.
Well.
Will I get it? Like, as soon as it comes out, yes. Will I hate it? Probably. But that's okay.
All right, so Gen Game will be at Nintendo. No, we're not going to be at Nintendo World because that's not where we're going to have the launch event.
You almost said Nintendo Land.
We'll be at Nintendo.
We'll be in the game.
We'll be in Nintendo Land.
It's a Gen Game minigame.
Yeah.
We're going to be at the Nintendo's official launch event in New York City. At least that's the plan. I got to take a lot of days off of work.
Oh, we'll be there.
We'll be camping out the line with the likes of Isaiah Triforce Johnson and all the other New York line campers.
Yeah, we'll interview with him and Nintendo Fangirl and all those people. Yeah. Be a good time.
It'll be a great time.
Gotta get some T-shirts now.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get some T-shirts. We're gonna be wearing our Gen Game polos.
Really, very official. Purple polos. You're gonna look like staff for the event.
Well, we want to look professional.
That could be a good and bad thing.
I'll shave.
You could sneak back.
I will shave.
Well, we're not wearing blue shirts, that's for sure.
I don't do. I do blue polos.
Well, the reason why we're not doing blue shirts is it's gonna probably be at a Best Buy.
Yes.
And blue polos never a good idea to wear in a Best Buy.
Hey, could you show me where the?
No, go away.
Khakis the worst. Oh.
Yeah.
But enough about wardrobes.
What do we want to cover next? I mean, that's the sizzle reel.
We got the sizzle reel.
So, I mean, overall, 38 titles, full retail titles, not including the 4 downloadables, will be in the launch window.
Yeah, altogether they said somewhere 51?
38.
No, but this is Digital Trends, so I don't know how reliable it is.
This is direct from Nintendo, 42.
Okay.
42 direct from Nintendo.
It's like Digital Trends is lying.
They might have been including other game titles, but confirmed in the launch window, which is actually to March 2013. So their launch window is actually pretty big. So take that for whatever it's worth.
Big launch,
but there's some huge games. They're gonna have Mario at launch, which arguably that's what killed the 3DS launch.
You had Pilot Wings,
no
you
Mario
had Nintendogs, and like that was it.
Yeah. And they weren't even compelling games. They were like, Yeah, just that's the sound it made too.
Yeah. So that's the sound it made when your Wii was turned on.
Oh man, my Wii. I don't even think it'll turn on right now.
So 51 games Nintendo has confirmed. Maybe not launched, but confirmed.
Can we get a rough top 5 most excited games for Wii U?
Let me look at the list on Nintendo's press site.
Just a rough list we can just make up right now on the spot.
Super Mario Bros. U.
Okay, yeah. Super Mario Bros. U will be on there. Pikmin 3 will be on there?
Pikmin 3.
Okay.
That's
Zombie U.
Zombie U looks really cool.
Zombie U, yes. That's it for you?
Let's roll through. I don't know, like, I'm not gonna get Darksiders or Assassin's Creed or Black Ops.
Obviously, yeah, no.
But still, like, Black Ops I put up there. That's exciting to see that come to the Wii U.
But the thing is, like, you're never gonna play it on a Nintendo
No.
console, even with the Wii U. Like, you're just not gonna do it.
I'm stoked for Trine 2.
Okay, yes. Rayman Legends.
Iffy on. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What about Nintendo Land?
Yeah, big time, man.
I mean, I think seriously, yeah.
It comes with the game.
Here
so
we go. I got my press list. It's a login.
Oh, here we go.
It's gated for press members only.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Official.
Mr. Official. So if you're watching the video, this is great because you get to see this
You're getting
list.
official content that you're not allowed to really see.
Well, no,
Don't
we're
tell it.
supposed to be publishing this, so.
Yeah.
So I mean, Bayonetta 2.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Bayonetta 2. Big time.
I mean, like, look, this is a pretty freaking comprehensive list.
It's a substantial list.
There is something for everyone, and that
It's a lot
is
better
huge.
than the 3DS
This
launch.
is Nintendo's arguably best launch ever. And this actually might be the best console launch ever because of all the content available.
I don't know, man.
Take
Xbox.
that with a grain of salt.
I mean, the Xbox, I mean,
You
had
had Halo.
Yeah, you had Halo.
Halo.
That's true.
But then again, you're getting
You
Call of
have,
Duty.
you have Mario. You have
Call of
Mario
Duty
here.
and Mario.
Yeah. You're getting
Wow.
Boom.
two great series that you've been a fan of for probably 10 to 15 years. Sorry, I'm not
Easily.
being
Longer,
focused
even.
there.
Longer.
All right, so
Call
some
of
of the,
Duty, no.
So before we move on to some of the extra features of the Wii U, let's let's. I actually want to show this off here. There's a video here showcasing the multiplayer demo they did at the event, and what they showed off was split screen without splitting the screen, which is great.
That's an oxymoron, if I ever did
Yeah.
hear one.
It's essentially they're running the game on the screen and on the Wii U controller.
You want to call
But-
it a tablet? Still calling it a controller?
I'm calling
Are
it
we
controller.
still, can I still call it the Nintendo Pad or no?
No.
Not
the
anymore.
Nintendo
Ah.
Pad.
I think they explicitly said do not call it the Nintendo Pad.
Oh.
Hey, I mean, whatever. They probably read my article from like months ago.
All right, so we'll go to the video here. This is direct from the event. And if we can get some volume.
Just call it the Wii U pad. Call it the U pad.
And they're playing in a mode called combat training. Now,
So
this
they're
is the
doing a
full
combat mode
multiplayer
training here.
experience, Only you're playing in this case against AI
Fully
bots.
playable
It's a
on the
great
Wii U
mode to
controller.
build
It's
your
like
skills
a-
if you're playing
on the
by
gamepad.
yourself, or also
New
what you
grounds
guys are
of
doing here.
screwing around with second player, where the second player gets the Mad Catz controller. Oh no, screw you. You get the tablet. Go play on your own little screen.
but
I got
you know
the
what-
big
you know what
screen.
this- You know what this means? Great for Call of Duty, even better. Now, I know, like, obviously, I'm going to say this for Madden. This has been a problem with sports games for years, especially a sports game where you pick a play or anything like that. You can't screen look. This is great.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even for like a racing game. You look at
Yeah.
Mario Kart for this, split screen Mario Kart. Have someone on the gamepad.
Yeah.
Actually play as a lot of these drone
I think
weapons.
what's funny is the combat
Jacob
training
just took
bots here are
control of a
so
weaponized
awful.
quadrotor
Yeah.
helicopter, so he's taking
Not the Brad.
fights to
Look at the
air.
guy
he's
on the
just
bottom
hanging out.
screen.
Multiplayer
He's just like thinking of the easiest
And
frags ever.
we've also reinvented
It's
creative
interesting
class,
that
which gives gamers
something
more
like this
control and more
is in
choices
Call of Duty.
over how to outfit their
When you
soldier
think
to fit
of,
their style of gameplay than
you
ever
know,
before.
when you think of titles that are going to be coming out for this, and using the tablet for a game that isn't a Nintendo first party, showing that developers are giving the time to
Oh, yeah.
learn the software, the hardware, and everything that's going into this console.
So they all other features that they're doing for Black Ops 2 on Wii U. Arguably, I think Black Ops 2 is going to be best on Wii U, but nobody will play it.
Best experience,
But
The
maybe,
best
no one will
experience
play it
will be
on.
on Wii U.
but not the biggest sales.
the thing is, the best controller to play it on is probably the Xbox 360's controller.
Oh yeah, arguably. I mean, I played Black Ops on both PS3 and Xbox, and while the competition was stronger on the Xbox 360, I felt I was able to play better on the PlayStation 3.
Really?
Yeah, the competition's a lot stronger. But yeah, I agree with that.
And the big reason why we're not going to see this huge sales of Black Ops on the Wii U is because the infrastructure's not there yet.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
new.
infrastructure's all it's Miiverse. It's not proven yet.
Yeah,
and
and it's not all like the online setting isn't quite there yet. And when you look at the Xbox and PlayStation, they already have this infrastructure of
Yeah,
online
well,
players. It's all set up.
arguably PlayStation 3's is still lacking.
Yeah.
In many senses.
It's also free.
Yeah, well, so is Nintendo's offering.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's going to be a matter of who offers the best free experience will get that lower echelon of users.
Which works in some cases. In
I mean,
terms of
right now,
sales.
I don't think Nintendo's main competitor is Microsoft.
Who do you think it is?
I think their main competitor is Sony,
Really?
especially in North America.
I'd say their main competitor is Apple.
Well, in handhelds,
you can
it's Apple.
handhelds.
pretty much say- you can pretty much say that anyone's main competitor is Apple.
Pretty much.
But no. I actually agree with Trevor here that their main competitor is Sony because this is a battle for your second console. That's what this is.
Well, it's the battle for the living room.
It's the
And
battle for the living room. No, that's not true. Because in my opinion, the battle for the living room is already won. Nintendo already wins it every time. When you're talking about a family room, you know.
Well, Nintendo's trying to do more than just games on this now. I mean, we're going to talk about Nintendo TV and how they're
Right.
trying to bring more entertainment services onto the system.
Instead of Wii's broken Netflix app, which
Oh, God.
crashes
God,
so much.
Do we have to talk about Netflix on Wii?
No.
we actually don't have to talk about Netflix on Wii.
But we already did, and we are continuing to, so let's just move
All
on.
right, we're going to move on. So Nintendo TV.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
TV. Two eyes and
Yes,
TV.
two eyes
It's-
after the V.
TV is already short for television. Could they have called it television-y?
TV.
Like, is that what it's short for?
No, it's
Is it
actually
Nintendo
7.
TV.
I think that's 7, right? Is that 7?
Why?
Yeah. T7. I don't know.
T7, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think so, right? I don't know.
Nintendo
T7.
T7.
What's T in Roman numerals? For that matter, what's U in Roman numerals?
So,
There's no U in Nintendo T7.
so the good news is they're going to
Dear
be
God.
integrating with DVRs, and they haven't been too specific on it. I've read some other articles online saying they'll be integrating with TiVo, which would be really cool.
Wow, are they going to spell TiVo with eyes now?
No. But the whole point is all the content that you have on your DVR box, like a TiVo, would be accessible on the gamepad.
Which is awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Freaking sweet, man.
That would be awesome.
And in a way, it's kind of taking a jab at the Google the Google TV boxes. The what are they called?
Or the Apple TVs.
Well, no, the Google TV. Yeah, Google TV. How they basically take a cable, your cable box, you plug your cable box into the Google TV box, and then the Google box plugs into your TV.
Mm.
And what that does is it basically adds an overlay layer. So you're using the Google TV box to control your cable box.
Which is cool.
Now, if they're going to do
Still
something
cool.
like this, where they're going to be directly doing that, but what I'm thinking they're doing is they're going to have API access into the boxes and stream content over.
Yeah. That seems more feasible than
So that's-
plugging your Wii U to your cable box and
Yeah, that would
so forth and so forth.
right.
Well, that would be easier.
I mean, but think about it.
It
You
would
can use
be.
a super fast HDMI.
It's super fast. It's legendary.
Yeah.
super fast HDMI.
Whatever they advertise it as. Yes.
It's not HDMI, it's HDME.
No,
With
it's
a couple
HDMI.
of eyes at the end. I'm not surprised that it's
It would be
not
HDMI with two eyes.
It's be
HDMI.
An
IE.
HDMI cord.
Yes, HDV.
All right. We're getting really silly now.
Sorry.
Are we getting silly or silly?
I'm going to just like disconnect your microphone and we'll end this show a little early. So let's
Anyways, let's get to
talk about some games, right?
yeah.
Yes,
specifically-
let's talk about some games.
We've had some great articles coming out of the site recently from Ben and Alex. I almost said Lex, but
You almost did. That would have caused
it's very confusing because
mass hysteria.
we have our editor-in-chief Alex, and then we have Lex McGahan.
And we
Yeah.
have another Alex and another Alex and another Alex
yeah.
and another
And
Alex.
two Bennies and
Two
well, a
Bens.
Benny and a Ben and yeah. Anyways,
All right, so Bayonetta.
Bayonetta
2. Go ahead, Kevin. Where to start with this one?
I don't even know where to start. Not really much has been shown off about it. Just the fact that it's there and that it is
it's
Bayonetta
important.
2 and it's coming, which is like enough for people to buy the console.
Yeah, I mean,
And
if
by
you're
the
really
way-
interested in the game, you're gonna have to get a Wii U because it's
Because
now
it's
an
exclusive.
Right.
and that's huge for Nintendo to start securing exclusive games.
Right off
Looks like they're
launch.
doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking at that and Zombie U.
Yeah, Zombie U, in
And
my
another
opinion,
big one.
probably one of the strongest games in the launch library.
I feel like it's been the most talked about game.
Oh yeah, because it's got the most innovative pieces.
Yeah.
That, and they also have bug out bags as like the prominent gameplay feature.
Nice.
All right, so okay, guys.
Bayonetta 2, Rayman,
Uh,
Zombie U. Very, very big.
So let's see here. Out of all the Wii U launch titles, if you could only pick up one, what would it be?
Let's go to Kevin first on this one.
This is a
I
tough
don't
one.
know. Well, we'll be seeing New Super Mario Bros. Right?
Yeah.
At launch?
Yes.
Within the window?
Well, I don't think they've given anything dates. They've all said launch window.
Launch window?
We've gotten holiday 2012 from them, so
Okay.
I think it's a
would put
launch
it for
title,
that. Mario. Super Mario Bros. U.
what I'm saying is any game in launch window. We're not going to worry about dates. We're
Okay,
just going to say if
okay.
any game came out on day one in that list of 38
Then
games.
that's the one. New Super Mario Bros. U.
All right, George.
I don't want to say the same game.
It's
But
okay if you
it's
say
looking,
the same
it's looking
game.
like
It's okay,
it's looking
George.
like that's a must-have game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
From
I'm
the
gonna go with
launch.
Super Mario Bros. U.
I mean, if we're talking like down the line games, I'm sure
And it
mine
probably-
and George's answer would change to Super Smash Bros.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Without
not
a-
even not even
without a
in the launch
doubt.
window.
Oh no, not even. It's
Hasn't
still
even
being
it hasn't
worked
even
on.
given a name. We don't know anything about it. We just know it's in development.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I had to pick between that and like Luigi's Mansion 2, say I'd probably pick Luigi's Mansion.
Really.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
so.
'cause it's
I
a
would just
different
play
game.
I would just play Super Smash Bros. Or whatever it's going to be called at a friend's house.
Oh,
But
well,
yes.
that doesn't count.
So guys, do you know what game
Yeah,
I'm looking
cheating.
forward to most?
Zombie U.
Oh,
Black
I-
Ops 2.
I think it would actually
Wonderful
Surprise you.
101.
Sega Racing.
Lego.
I'm actually looking forward to Game Party Champions.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. Kappa.
I saw Just Dance 4 and I was like, no way is he gonna zoom in on that.
I am
Sing
look-
it. That's it.
I am looking forward to Sing It, of course. New Super Mario Brothers U, probably the first game I'll pick up.
Well, that's
Yeah.
lame. We all picked the same one.
We had to.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to freaking come up with like different games, like because I mean, somebody here is gonna get New Super Mario Brothers U. I'll probably pick up. What do I want to pick up?
Stoked for whatever Mario Kart is coming out for that. That
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like utter chaos in a good way.
Yes.
In a great way. Yeah.
I'll probably. I don't know if I wanna pick-
6-player co-op across the sky. That would be great.
I'll probably pick up Zombie U.
Cool.
But there's a lot of great games here. I want them all.
And a lot of
Either that or
multi-platform,
Lego City.
too.
Either that or
Multi-platform
Lego
stuff.
City Undercover.
Lego GTA.
Yeah.
Because that game just looks like literally, like they say in the press release, like the Lego games are all about parody. This is an obvious GTA parody.
Oh, big time.
Oh yeah.
Big time. That's what it is. It's
And it's great.
Yeah.
GTA Lego City Stories.
I mean, like the game was announced as Lego City Stories.
Yeah.
And
Like Liberty City Stories.
if you
That's-
take the acronym of
that's
that,
the joke.
LCS,
Same thing.
Yeah.
Grand
which
Theft
is
Auto,
hysterical.
Lego City.
Yes.
And that joke will never get old
No, it won't.
until it does.
Oh, man. Chris brings up a good point. If I could have Halo 4 on the Wii U, I'd probably still buy it for the Xbox. But still, I would. That would be the most awesome game. Will it ever happen? Of course not. That'd be great.
All right, so let's get into some discussion.
Oh, this is great. I love the discussion topic for today.
There's actually two there. We have the first one and then another one. So, Wii U price. Is it too high? Or is it priced accurately? Now, we all know the 3DS launched to a lot of pushback from customers that didn't want to buy it at $250. So they immediately
Which is
scaled
reasonable.
it back to $179. I mean, I picked one up.
169.
$169, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're allowed. You're allowed one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets
Actually, I
one.
didn't get my one because I didn't drop any bombs. I guess that's another one.
You goofed up.
I get a goof and then I get a swear. All right.
Okay.
So
So 3DS, not so good.
3DS not so good. I'm hoping the market has a better reaction to the price of the Wii U. What do you guys think? Do you think the market's going to react well to this price? Do you think there's going to be pushback? Do you think sales will be slow?
It's tricky to say because you look at the two of them and there's a $50 gap between them. You're going to obviously
Just the
see,
console overall.
Just the console, not even the games. But here's the kicker with it. I know people are going to buy the $299 model.
No, I'm not even saying worrying about the different SKUs. We're talking about the console overall.
The console overall?
Like, do you think the console, the way it's priced, will sell?
I think the price is very reasonable, considering when you buy it, you have controllers. You have games backwards compatibility. So you'll be able to play something, even if it is your old Wii games.
Yeah.
I don't know why in the hell you'd want to do that.
What concerns me the most is they didn't announce anything about original game upscaling. That annoys me.
Yeah.
They just said, oh no, your games will work.
Yeah, I don't think that's too important for Nintendo.
Yeah,
right I mean, it's important for guys like me and you that want to play that.
I think it'd be great, and it's to say as a selling point to current Wii owners, hey, if you pick this system up, it's going to make your existing games look better.
Yeah, and another key thing too is, and something that GameStop's doing, is taking Wii's back, giving you $50.
I just hope
brings the price down.
George, you had something?
Yeah, I mean, that in itself, I think that we could pretty much put the $300 price point to bed. It doesn't even exist. I don't think that they're going to sell that, the 8 gig console at all, to be honest.
Really? See, I
don't think
see
so.
them
I
selling
really
it
don't
a
think
lot.
So.
Because you look at...
It's the sucker system.
Yeah,
I've said that
exactly.
I don't think anyone's going to buy it.
You look at parents with like a 10-year-old kid, let's say. This 10-year-old kid isn't the me or the you or the Trevor that may have a part-time, full-time job, ability to pay for this system. It's a Christmas gift, That's what it's going to be. Or Hanukkah
But the thing
gift,
is,
or what have you.
it's being sold as a half-baked experience.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
But people will fall for that because it's the deal.
Yeah.
They'll say, oh, Johnny, we're gonna get you the Wii U, you're gonna trade your Wii U in, we're gonna trade in the games, and you get the new thing, and kid's 10 years old. What's he gonna do?
No,
Is
but
he gonna say,
no,
I want the better one? They're not gonna get, the parents aren't gonna go for that. And
I think
that's
that
why it'll sell. Sorry.
I think that the trading in a Wii for $50 is basically making the decision very easy for you. Like, you're looking at the $300 model going, oh, wow, well, I guess I'll have to get that one. And then when you hear the opportunity to get that same, dollar amount for the better console that you want in the first place, I think you're just going to take it right away.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it, you take the $50 off the cheapo console,
Yeah,
and that's the Wii launch price.
But
So it's like you're buying another Wii and giving your old one in.
Right.
You're
But if
buying a
already
brand new
looking
Wii
at
for the same
cheaper one
price and
anyways,
giving away the old
then-
one.
But the thing is, like, my problem with the way they're setting it up is, like, I think having the two different SKU levels it's bad.
I think it's okay.
I honestly think it is a disaster in the making.
Really.
I just
For stores like Target that probably won't be able to sell as much of the knockoff systems, or people having to settle.
Think about your just think about the value you're getting when you walk into a store. Sales associate's helping you pick out a new Wii U system. Sales associate knows nothing about the system.
No. Other than
And
what's
then
on
they
the
say,
box.
then they say, oh well, this one comes with some extra stuff. We really don't need it. Like, it's both kind of the same thing.
Oh well, then I'll go for the cheaper one. Thank you.
Then, see,
Grab
that's
one, take it out. Christmas gift for Johnny.
And right there, that is the problem.
Yeah.
If you're going to sell people a subpar experience that they're going to have to upgrade, that's going to get out in reviews. Customers are going to be pissed.
Will they know any better until way down the line, though? Because
the only way...
well, let's just look at it this way. 8 gigabytes of space. Are you going to use that up on the launch window?
It depends.
I don't think you are.
Probably
If
not.
you-
The
Probably not.
average consumer who is going to be suckered into this cheaper system,
Right. Isn't the same
they're
one
not
that's
going to be
going
spending
yeah.
a bunch of money on games, digital downloads, everything. They're going to have Nintendo Land, or no, they're not even going to have Nintendo Land. They're probably going to buy Mario. That's it.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
something.
the
You're going to
only-
get one game. That's it, Johnny.
The only
One
reason
game.
why I think that system has a reason to be there is to make a Mario experience available under $350.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to walk out of a store with a Wii U and New Super Mario Bros. U, you're spending a minimum of $360. $360.
And you're all set to go.
And you have a console with just the Wii. Think about new buyers too. You have the gamepad.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I don't think there are a lot of new buyers. Damn near everybody has a Wii.
Yeah.
Or knows somebody that has a Wii that may not be getting it, but will have an extra controller. Because, I mean, if I came over here and said, "Hey, Trev, could I borrow a Wii remote?" You'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I have 20."
I only actually have one now.
Okay, but
my other ones are broken.
Are you really in?
Actually, it's,
Are you in
dire need of playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl by yourself in the basement?
Oh,
No.
right.
Exactly.
I hope not.
Are you going to be playing Skyward Sword over and over and over again?
Also, too, there is one problem. See, the only remotes that will be compatible with the Wii U are going to be your Wii Remote Pluses. So if you got a regular Wii Remote, garbage.
See, but you know
I
what?
have 2 of.
That's okay by me. We've known forever. Nice job throwing it.
It was a good throw. It landed right on the couch.
Things become obsolete, and that's quite all right with me.
But I think that's another thing. It's going to also cause a massive consumer confusion.
I think that it's silly that
agree.
it's even called the Wii U.
But you know what? This is an Apple move done by Nintendo, and I applaud them for.
Oh yeah, I applaud the move from a marketing standpoint and a
Big.
business standpoint.
Big time copying.
Huge.
Took this
Apple,
straight out of
copying
Apple's
Nintendo.
book.
They took it right out of the Cupertino textbook.
Yeah, and you can tell just by the way that it's presented.
Yep.
The tablet, the different colors, the different models,
different price points. Yeah.
Everything just screams Apple, which, from a business standpoint, seems to work with people because, lo and behold, people are buying new iPhones every year, new MacBooks.
They're using the same
everything.
colors.
So going to the chat here, just to kind of integrate with our chat room at twitch.tv/GenGame. Lex, actually our EIC, says 8 gig will be the 32 gig is out of stock model.
Yeah,
and he
that's
put that
what
in
I think.
quotes.
Yeah. That's what I think will happen.
And
Because there is going to be a limited stock.
Do you think that the 2 models are going to hurt retailers? Do you think that they're not going to know how many to order?
I think you're not going to know until it hits the market.
Which is a problem.
I think that Nintendo's going to guess the amount that retailers should get and say, hey, look, guys, you know, we're making X
Nintendo
amount.
doesn't make that decision. The retailers do.
Well, then the retailers should pray.
Well, I think do we think this is going to be gangbuster success like the original Wii?
Yes.
I don't know. It's too early to tell.
Yes.
And the only way you're going to tell is, like, week 1.
I think
that's
going to
be your deciding point.
The launch
think
weekend
that
is
it's either going to be
huge
or it's going to be not so big. I think that within a week or 2 of launch, we'll be able to gauge the amount of pre-orders that we have. Because if you're pre-ordering this, you're committed. You're going to buy it.
That's true.
You're not going to put like $5 down, and it's not going to be like a game.
Right. You're gonna
Like
put like
a Brink or
$50
something
down,
like that.
$100 down. You're gonna buy this thing.
You don't put $1 down like Trevor here.
Oh,
decide the
I'm
day
putting
of
my
launch.
dollar down. just
just
a dollar.
say no.
Just
Yeah.
a dollar to reserve.
No, you're not going to do that. You're going to be committed. So the pre-order numbers will be able to give.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be too late for retailers to know.
I think we'll know in a week or 2.
I think GameStop has the best gauge of the market, just because that's a specialty gaming store. They're going to know how many to buy for how many people.
Well, GameStop's going to say we want all of them.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to say because
Right.
And that works for them because
I think there's
Walmart, we're all out of them. Oh, go to GameStop right down the road.
Well, Walmart has the purchasing power though.
Oh, big time.
I mean, then
Definitely.
again, when it comes to the consoles, your big boxes really don't have that power. Like, because they're. I mean, when you look at, for example, a lot of games coming out, you have all the exclusive content at GameStop.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or pre-order at GameStop and get access to.
Some other places are doing that though. You look at Amazon.
I mean,
they're jumping on
Yeah.
that.
Well, they're huge.
Yeah. And you have to think, what's Amazon going to do with this? Right? Digital stores. Are we going to see a lot of pre-orders through that? Maybe, maybe
well,
not. I don't know.
think
The shipping
next
and whatnot,
week-
people might
next
want it day
week-
1.
Next week, we'll look at the pre-order numbers, or 2 weeks from now, we'll look at the pre-order numbers and see where it's at. If this is breaking pre-order records, we know that it's going to be big. And
Even
at that
if
point, you better be camping outside your local GameStop day of, get your system, and then eBay it for twice as much.
And get the special edition. And don't buy 3 3DSs.
No, if there's a lot of pre-orders and there's a huge amount of buzz for this,
Oh yeah, you're gonna want 3.
swipe them up.
Yeah.
Listen,
Sell 'em.
I think as long as we can get to even 3/4 of a record for pre-orders, we'll know. Because I think that the release date is excellent. I think that the 18th of November is perfect because it gives the consumers a week or two until the end of November to realize this is what we want for Christmas. This is what we want for the holidays. Like
The Wii U is going to be the
the
thing.
Wii U. Yeah.
You want it. You need it.
I
You
think
gotta
that-
have it, no matter how much it costs.
In fact, can we get a date on the Wii launch date? What day the Wii
To
was
gauge
launched?
the time. Forever ago.
Let's see.
Eons.
It was, what was it? Wii launch was
In
November
eons.
19th.
There you go.
There you go.
There
Same
you
time.
go. See, they're on top of this. They
Wow,
understand.
that is actually right on the nose.
Thank you. I was almost gonna say the 18th, but yeah. See, the perfect amount of time. The Wii didn't exactly sell out instantly everywhere.
No, it pretty much did, though.
It pretty
was
much
within
did,
the
though.
week, it was
But-
out everywhere.
yeah,
You couldn't go
yeah.
anywhere and find
I
a
think
Wii.
that-
Like, if
I
you
think
found a
that this was
Wii
gonna happen.
in some store, you were lucky
Yeah,
because, you know, they were hotcakes, selling like hotcakes, really.
exactly.
And the big thing that I think, which is another reason
well,
why this is
if
like
you actually
the-
look at Nintendo's previous 2 console launches, the GameCube actually came out on the same day, November 18th.
Yeah. So
There
it's
you
the
go.
time.
So
it's
it's
just
either
a day
2001,
from
so-
whatever the date is.
So we're looking at
If it's a
literally
Friday
11 years
or-
later. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
So it's
well, it
it's
has
a
to be a Sunday.
it's perfect. It's the perfect launch window because everybody's going in to do their holiday shopping.
Everybody's off
that's
from
the
school.
hot item.
Everybody's off from wherever.
Yep. Yeah.
Go shopping.
Looks great. I think that we're gonna see the same thing we saw with the Wii. To be honest.
See, the thing though that I am devil's advocate about is that when the Wii came out, or when the Wii was announced, and all the buzz was around this motion controls, brand new, no one ever done this, you know? I don't think that's as big with the tablet because people have seen tablets before. They know how they work.
Well,
they haven't
that
worked with
plays-
video games before, but it doesn't seem to be like the big, huge thing. Like Nintendo wasn't saying like, tablet, new thing, brand new thing in games. We're breaking boundaries. Everything's gone. You know, you need to buy this because of the tablet experience.
Well, I think what they're doing is they're using the tablet as an established method,
It's
and
not
they're
a
just building
gimmick.
on it.
They're not. Yeah.
But like,
Like,
it's
it's like
not like
motion-
you know what I'm saying though. It's not like the whole.
Yeah, they're not using a
it's
gimmick this
brand
time.
new.
They're not doing that.
Which is why it may not be as crazy the day like the week of.
well, I think I
That's
think
just
it's
one reason.
more. It's,
I
think
there's
it's
a lot of things going for it.
I think the console's more realistic though in its approach.
yeah.
I think because they're using an existing and accepted technology.
Yeah, like if the tablets were new
The
and the
big
technology
thing,
wasn't there, people would be
accepted.
like, "What is this?"
The
Forget about
3DS
it, yeah.
successful. The DS was successful.
Yeah,
Touchscreen gaming on the iPod successful.
Yeah.
All established methods, and that is why I think people will be very willing to try it out. Like people don't like Kinect because it's not tactile. This is great because it is tactile. You have the touchscreen. You have all of the interaction.
and it's an immediate way of like games are going to be using it. Every game is
Yeah,
going to use it. It's
it's
not
great.
like
Every
games
game's
are
gonna
going to be.
integrate it,
It's
right,
not going to
yeah.
be like, you must have Kinect for this to work.
Huh.
It's not an extra thing. It comes with the system, and it's required for the system.
It's not
Which
a
is a good
better
thing.
with
That's a good
Kinect.
thing.
It's not a swing your Wiimote around. This
Yeah.
is a real. You're going to use it in every game. You're going to use it in every situation, and you will benefit from it.
yeah.
Or use the Pro controller.
Honestly, I think Nintendo might. We don't know yet because we haven't had our hands on with it, but this might be Nintendo's ticket to breaking the schneid of like lackluster performance peripherals.
Yeah.
The kiddie gaming system,
Yeah.
What are you, Sega?
the family console.
The Super Nintendo? That's a kid's toy.
All right.
All right. So, also in these past few weeks, if you missed it on PC, Steam launched Big Screen mode or Big Picture mode, and that's actually really cool. Have you tried it out yet?
I haven't tried it out yet.
I tried
have
it out
not.
on the small monitor here, and I'm like, okay, let's plug in the Xbox controller. Let's pump it up to the big boy out here. And it is awesome. I can't believe how much Valve put into this, into making a user experience that not only looks good, easy to navigate, and doesn't suck like the PS3 XMB. It's beautifully simple, and everything's accessible. Everything from the community to the store to your friends list. Notifications are there. And it's perfectly accessible with the controller, even typing. And
Pretty cool
it's really cool. You got to try it out.
Yeah, I should.
So we're gonna skip over here, and we're gonna wrap up in just a bit. But last kind of discussion topic, the Wii U. We've been getting a lot of back and forth in terms of developers saying, "Oh, this thing is powerful," and "Oh no, this thing is not really too powerful." But we got a series of images here that we want to show you.
Some comparison images.
Yeah, some real comparison images. This is going to take a lot of finagling to make it work. All right, so this is from Batman Arkham City.
The Armored Edition.
Armored Edition on the left, and it'll be the PS3 version on the right.
That is some finagling to do.
Yeah, this is some finagling, because they only have 720 horizontal pixels to work with. All right, let me full-size these images so that way they're both represented correctly.
This is like an eye exam. So what does it look better on the right or on the left?
All right, so here we go. A little bit of zoom.
So what's on the left?
The left.
Wii U version.
Oop, and I just shut off my screen.
No.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
So on the left side we have the Wii U version, and on the right side is the PlayStation 3 version. So I just showed.
What do you think looks
PS3.
better?
I actually can't zoom it quite over. I think the PS3 version looks a lot sharper.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
obviously added a few little details here and there, but I think this is only the first screenshot, and some of the things just look a little weird. Like
The background looks very foggy and faded compared to the Wii U version. It looks sharper on the Wii U version, but everything seems to be a little more detailed.
well,
in the PS3
look
version.
right over here in this region here of this building here. Notice how you can actually really see it going up, and on the Wii U version, it kind of cuts off after a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just an artistic decision.
Yeah, that could just be the way
That could just be, yeah.
the game runs on the engine in terms of the foreground. Or the background, rather.
Yeah.
But
It's not like a
the
Dynasty Warriors like scrolling effect where it's trying to save the most memory that it can.
all right, so that's one set of images. Let's see if we can get the other set.
I think the one with the Joker and Batman.
All right, so here's another one here. This one comes
It's
from
a better, yeah.
This one comes from
Yeah, this is a
N-Tower.
better
This
comparison.
one actually legitimately might make you reconsider picking up the game for Wii U.
Yeah, the way Batman looks just
So,
looks so stupid. I think
Left
it's just
side
the
is
capture.
PlayStation 3. I'll zoom it out just to make it a bit easier to see. So left side PS3, right side Wii U. If you're not watching the video, it's a little hard to visualize this, but if you look at the Wii U version,
Batman just looks stupid.
Batman looks incredibly fake.
He looks
Yeah.
like a rendered Unreal Engine, like early Xbox 360
Like,
character. model.
incredibly fake.
But the Joker looks so good.
And even the Joker is missing. It's not as sharp.
It's not as
Pretty
crisp.
seamless, but still, like
Yeah.
the finger there, it looks like a cheap model, and the slight fabric on the left side of him. But the face detail doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, face detail's not bad.
Like it looks very similar to the PS3. If you nitpick and take a look at it, it's more superior on the PS3. But you look at the Batman one, and it's like no comparison.
Like,
It's
why
I
is
think
he so
it looks
shiny?
Like, it looks like a joke,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Like, I don't know if it's just the lighting in this particular scene.
It could be the
But-
whole Armored Edition nonsense as well.
Armored Edition with shiny armor.
With shiny
I mean, then
armor.
again, he is wearing. It does look like he is wearing something different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
that could
slightly
be-
different. But still, like, why would you use
Actually,
that screen cap?
yeah, this is a completely different character model. So that could be something else, and he might have a spotlight shining on him.
Yeah, we also
Looks
have
like Buff
something in
Bagwell.
chat pointing out Batman's eyes on the Wii U picture, and they do look really silly. You're right.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do
that
look
looks
silly. He looks
incredibly
like,
silly.
He looks like
100% right.
cross-eyed.
He looks like a, you know, he looks like a stuffed doll or something.
That's a
ridiculous.
podcast thumbnail right there.
Oh my god.
All right, so obviously some developers are doing good to maximize the Wii U's potential, and others are not so much.
Doing it so well.
I'm not thinking that this is a
But
this
it's
is
not-
a Wii U hardware issue here.
I think it's
a developer laziness issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the port to bring it there is
Because you know what?
lost somewhere in the shuffle.
Do they need to improve anything that much from Nintendo? The people that had a Nintendo anyway, like a Nintendo console anyways, are used to this.
Yeah, but you
They're
look
used to
at
feeling
you look
suckered.
at games, and I've drawn this comparison before. You look at games, multi-platform games. Let's take a look. And my perfect example is Marvel Ultimate Alliance, because I own that game on the Xbox 360 and the Wii. Old game, real old game. I picked that up on the launch of the Wii. It is horrible on Wii. And you look at the studios that make it. It's some random studio that's tossed the Wii and even the PS2 version. Whereas you look at the Xbox 360 and the PS3 version made by the main studio. And you saw that with a lot of games, which I guess you could kind of say, like what you said, George, is that people that have the Nintendo consoles are used to this.
Yeah.
Which is, they shouldn't be. It should be the same experience. It shouldn't be a completely different game just because it's on a different system. You know, it should be similar and maybe have something different that makes it unique, but not in a bad way.
Right. No,
terms of
you
the
never want to
graphics.
have your. You never want to have your experience hindered just because you have a different console. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so last but not least on the show today, we're going to talk about a little company called Electronic Arts. And they
Never
tried
heard of
to buy a little company called Valve for $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. All right, so George, what's the story here?
What's the story
That's it right there.
about? Yeah. I'm
EA
sorry.
tried to buy Valve for $1 billion.
I guess.
And
I
Valve
guess that's
is
it, right?
valued for a hell of a lot more than $1
Yeah.
billion. I think it's
would-
over 2.5 billion
Yeah,
and growing.
I would tell you, but my internet's kind of crapping out right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I can barely even see the podcast.
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
George is going at 2 pixels a second.
Oh, you're coming in like full 720p, so...
I don't.
And you constantly type in the chat, so we see that annoying bar at the bottom of the screen. I told
Yeah.
you 2 weeks ago on the show not to type to me while we're on the show.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
So let's
But
let's wrap up here.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about it? Because it's crazy that they would even try to do this.
I honestly think it'll be Valve buying EA in a decade from now,
Yeah,
or buying parts of EA.
maybe. Yeah, EA is just trying to snatch up what it can.
All right, so let's wrap up. George, where can people find you? I know you got to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the game just started. You can find me at Twitter at George Picard. It's shown right below here. If the thing ever catches up to me. Or you can find me on Xbox Live at GoldenGreen631, or you can find me here on this page. I stream a lot here, and I'll be streaming later tonight. I'll be streaming some League from pretty much like 11:30 on. So if you'd like to watch that, check me out later.
All right, Kev.
You can find me on Twitter at Shabazzle, right in this region here. I do some funny things on Twitter. I don't know, I like to be charismatic and funny and all that fun stuff. Most socially active Twitter member of the Gen Game staff.
Fact.
This guy right here.
Yep.
All right, and you could find me online. I'm at the Mags on Twitter. You could also send me an email, trevor@gengame.net. You can get in touch with the show by sending an email to podcast@gengame.net, or leaving a comment on the post when it goes up. Remember, we're the source for all the awesome Wii U news and other console news as it comes. So be sure to hit us up on gengame.net. We'll see you next week. And also, keep a lookout for the Kotocom.com launch coming to a browser near you. Sneak peek. And we'll see you next week. Have a good night. Say bye, everybody.